Want me to start? I thought our game tonight was indicative of our preparation mindset going into it. I thought we learned some things from the film from yesterday. The one thing we have not done very much of at all in the summer is spend much time on film. And there's quite a few things we haven't spent much time on. Blockouts, those type of things, with it being a long season. And a trip like this is very indicative of where you're at. You know, not just where you're at because of what we teach and what the fundamentals are and what the details are in the system, but where you're at as a competitor, where you're at in just a basketball awareness type of situation, but really where you're at and understanding that you've got to have tremendous two-way grit to be successful. And I thought that our guys responded from the film. In practice, we walked through a bit at the hotel, and I thought their mindset was really, really sharp. They understood. They didn't know a lot about Carleton, but they knew we were playing a very good team. They knew we were playing a national champion. They knew that we'd just gone through two of the classiest programs in the country, and we left some things on the table yesterday, and we left some opportunities on the table when it was time to win the game. And I think the response that our guys made of learning from one day to the next this time of year is truly invaluable. And the win is the culmination of coming in with really, really good mindset today. And so proud of that, but like I told the team, if you like the way you feel, if you like the competitiveness and the energy and the toughness that you played with, then you'll bring it even more tomorrow, because that's what true competitors do. True competitors don't turn it on and off based on who they're playing. They don't turn it on and off based on how they're feeling. And that's exactly what we have to look forward to now, and we are.
Talk about the start to the game. The first two games you got behind at the start today, you jumped out to 27, led a lead.
Well, I think it's the mindset. I think it's different things. I think it's we didn't do a lot of scrimmaging back home. We did some scrimmaging, not a lot of scrimmaging. I think you could probably equate different things into it, but the most important thing is just coming out and playing with a real resolve. And I thought we came out with that resolve to start the game, not just play the game and feel it out. But our guys responded. I think the atmosphere was really good. I think they knew this other team was good. They could feel it from the beginning. And with Ottawa jumped on us so quick that I'm not sure it wasn't a respect level thing at all, because they really don't know much about either team. You know, and they're both very, very similar. But it was more just about coming out and playing with their own resolve. And you know, we've had game plans for every game. They're not very intensive in the sense of all the different things that you put into it. There were a couple of things we really wanted to be aware of in this game. And of the four things, two of them never happened. You know, we never dealt with them. So to me, it's just really coming out with the proper mindset. That had as much to do with the start and the finish and everything in between as much as anything.
You talked about it a little bit with that finish. I mean, yesterday, it seemed like a lot of things you did yesterday, some late turnovers, the missed free throws, they weren't problems today. How important is that in a young team in particular in an environment like this?
It's playing over mistakes. You know, it's playing over, it's getting over disappointment, you know, really quick, missing a shot, having a turnover, and it's your teammates helping you. And I thought there were too many times yesterday where we got quiet. When we looked at the film, when I looked at the film and then showed it to them, we started in our run at the end of the first quarter, and then how we let the game be a back and forth game in the second quarter. And really good teams understand that the game, it's always about grabbing momentum. And momentum shifts throughout the game, but the more times you grab it, the better off you're going to be. And yesterday we never really grabbed momentum, and we had those opportunities. And tonight I thought we grabbed momentum, and we really didn't let go of it very much. And they were good. I mean, they did some really good things. And it'd be fun to watch them play during the season. It'd be fun to watch Ottawa play during the season. And we're going to do our best to keep track of those programs, because these are, I mean, they're very good. I mean, they're outstanding. So to me, I think that was the biggest thing, that we didn't hang our head in disappointment, and we moved on right away, and our teammates, you know, their teammates helped each other do that.
Coach, you talked about disappointment. Do you think that last night's loss made you guys a bit more motivated for this one?
Well, I don't think there's any question it does. But I think it's more important than that. It's not just that you lose to a good team, it's how you lost the game. you know, it doesn't matter, as I keep saying to them, it doesn't matter if it's August 10th or March 10th, August 11th or March 11th. A competitor brings it every time. And it wasn't that we didn't bring it, but we let defensive fatigue affect us. You know, because the defensive fatigue came because some of our shots weren't going, our free throws weren't going, those type of things. And that's the disappointment that you can't let turn into discouragement. And sometimes, you know, people in general, but kids don't, young people don't understand there's a great difference. There's a great difference in that. Disappointment, that's part of life. Discouragement is something we choose, and we've got to remove all those obstacles that allow you to get discouraged in a game, because it's such a fast-moving game, especially with this 24/7 time.
You talk about Nick. He was talking about a little bit yesterday, but he was especially tough late in the shot clock on the threes.
Well, I thought he had a very good game the whole way, and I thought his desire to come out here and show that he was capable of more defensively, that really got his offense going, and he's no different than anybody else. You know, he's been known for what he's done offensively, but we certainly wouldn't have signed him if we didn't think there was defensive upside to him, and there is. And now, you know, I'm saying all this, and there, you know, we gave up offensive boards. We had some balls taken from us. I mean, we're playing against an experienced, older group of people in these games, which is great for us. And the bottom line is, there's so much to learn, win or lose, that you can learn a lot about what you need to get better at. But I thought every one of them, including Nick, came out and understood that they were capable of more tonight from a mindset area, from an energy issue or area, and from a toughness area.
What about Stanford's injury? Obviously, it looked worse than it was.
Yeah, it was early on. I think, you know, you'd have to talk to the doctors. I think it was early on, but I mean, he was ready to come back in the second half, and he did some good things. I mean, he was cleared to play. It was his option.